Yo, what's good people, it's J Cactus, and in today's video, the team at Spotify have challenged me to make a UK drill beat using their online DAW Soundtrap. They just introduced their new 808 with glide instrument, so of course we're going to be using that for some drill slides. 808 sounded crazy. I'm going to try and make a full beat from scratch, show you some of the features, and then I want you to collaborate on the project. This is the sickest thing, so anybody can collaborate on this project. It's all going to be available online, and if you want the premium version, which has the 808 glide instrument, you can get 30 days completely free using the link in the description. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're in Soundtrap. I've just opened up a new project. I've had a little look through it, but I've never made a full beat in here, so this is really going to be a challenge. I'm just going to start by going to add new track, and then I can select some keys. I've got my draw tool selected, and I'm just going to click in some notes. I'm just getting some bass notes in there. Could just stack those up. And then for this top one, we could change this. Maybe get another one in. I'm just gonna zoom in. I want this pattern to be quite dark and repetitive. And then here, maybe we could add some tension. Actually, let's bring these back. So I'm hearing like 3 notes. Alright, we're getting there. Let's bring that back, and this too. Then I'm gonna copy this, and then in this one, just bring this last note down. Let's try this. Then I've just clicked here because I'm going to change the velocity of some of the notes, these two. There we go. Just makes it that little bit more natural. I think we could change the instrument though. Let's see what else we've got. That's actually kind of hard for drill. I don't want to go generic drill for this one. I want to find something else. I've actually got a ton of sounds in here. Ooh, that was crazy. Yeah, this could be the one actually. It's giving me like dark trap vibes, but we can make drill out of this. I'm just gonna EQ it a bit. I want to take out the lows because, you know, we're gonna be adding an 808 in there. Maybe some of the low mids. Even some of the highs. Maybe some delay too. Set this to about 4. Subtle, but I like it. Alright, let's see what else they've got. So I'm gonna add something else. I'm thinking just a couple notes of electric guitar. And they do have some in there, but you can actually record a live guitar into it. So I might as well do that when there's one sitting behind me. So I've managed to get something in, and I can't even really play the guitar. I just wanted to get a few simple notes and then play around with some effects. I've got a few takes there, so now I can just chop out the best bit. So yeah, I just need to bring it back a bit. And maybe that one too. So I can just click there and then split the region. Maybe just that a little bit more. And then I can split this one here. Let's see what other presets they got though. I want something a bit crazy. Yeah, this one's sick actually. We just changed that delay time. Can just set it to about there. You know what if we actually reverse these? Yeah, that's the one. I think reverse this one as well. Ooh, that's crazy. I'm also just gonna put a filter on there and cut out some of the lows. And then maybe what we could do is just copy everything, but then in this second section I'm going to pitch the guitar up an octave. So I can just go to edit, change pitch, and then +12, and I'll do that for each one. Bring down some highs too. That sounds mad. For the melody, I'm just gonna add one more thing because I do want you guys to collaborate on it. So I want to save some space. See if they got any choirs in here. Ah, that's hard. I just want the choir to be short and stabby and maybe play it when the guitar isn't on. So I'm just gonna record something in. I'm just pressing Ctrl and A to highlight everything. I'm gonna right click and then just quantize it. And then we can just play around with some effects. So let's just get a bit of delay on there. And we'll just filter it out too. So yeah, that's sounding hard. And like I said, I might just have that in one part of the beat. All right, cool. Let's get some drums in there. So I'm gonna add a new track and then we'll go to drums. Want a punchy kick. There we go. Maybe I could just record something in again. So I've just quantized the notes and now we've got this. I just want to find different sounds. But the pattern's right. Or what might be better is just importing some of my own sounds. So let's try that. I think we can just go to File and Import. Let's bring in this overkill kick. So yeah, I'm just gonna paste one every time there's a kick. Same with the snare, I'm just gonna import one of my own. Yeah, this is sounding crazy. I haven't even got the 808 yet. I'm just gonna add one counter snare, then we'll get to the 808s. What I'm gonna do for this is add a drum, and then we'll get the simple pattern going, and then we can find the right sound. Kind of like this one, but we could bring in a filter. Yeah, that sounded better. And then what I'm gonna do, instead of adding the middle notes, is just add a delay. This is sounding crazy. I think it just needs a couple filler notes in though. Yeah, that's what it needs. And then in this one, we'll have a roll down, I think. Maybe even two of them. So yeah, just gradually bring these down. All right, before I add anything else, let's move on to the 808. So what we're gonna do is add a new track. We're gonna go to bass and 808. Now from here, you wanna go to 808 with glide, because if we go on the normal one, these notes aren't gonna glide up. But then if we go to the 808 with glide, and we'll just pick one like this Brixton bass. Now we can glide the notes. So what we need to do is play around with this glide. So when we increase this, it's gonna take a little bit longer to get it from one note to the other. So quite like it there. Like this would be the extreme. We obviously don't want that, so we need to find a balance. And then when we increase the saturation, we're gonna get more high end out of the 808. So again, this is the extreme. So yeah, somewhere around about there. Okay, so let's get a pattern in. Maybe short on that one. So now if I put a note on top of one, so for example, I could just bring this one up a full octave. See how this works. Yeah, there we go. I like that pattern, so I'm just gonna copy it here and then switch a few things up. Maybe a short one. See if I can just glide it down. All right, then at the end, I want like 4 slides, or maybe even 6. Or maybe we could swap these around actually. All right, so here's how it's sounding. 808 sounded crazy. Wild. Okay, I'm just gonna add 1 or 2 more things because like I said, I want you guys to finish it. So let's go to drums again, and I just want to find some perk. Let's go to percussion, see what we can find in here. So I want to try and make some kind of effect with this. So if I go to effects, I'm gonna add a filter and then some more reverb, then some chorus, We'll just make it a bit brighter with this too, and we'll see how this sounds. Actually sounds hard. Same with these. We can make these come up. And then with these four, we'll do something similar. Just adds a bit of atmosphere. It sounds sick. You know what? I think the 808 is going to sound better a bit lower down. So I'm going to bring the main note down to D. I think that hits harder. So yeah, I'm just going to make a few changes here too. I'm going to swap these around. So these go there. And then it's going to sound better landing on the D note. I'm going to get rid of that kick too. Yeah, that's the one. This is how I usually work. I'm always going back to things to change it, but I'm happy with this pattern now, so I'm going to start arranging it. Yeah, that's all it needs for the start. And then in this section, I can have the counter snares come in, and maybe this. And maybe just have the last few. Yeah, that can come in there. And actually, I'm going to have the lower guitar just repeat twice, because then when it drops for the hook, it can go up an octave. I'm going to make a few changes in this first counter snare as well. So yeah, just taking a few out. I'm going to get rid of that first kick. And this. Let's get rid of this. And then I'm going to split this. Just one more split here. There we go. And then I think this high guitar should just repeat. So yeah, copy this. All right, now we're coming up to the verse. So I'm gonna take this guitar out and then just start ducking the energy. So yeah, maybe take out the counter snares. I'm gonna split this and just have the first 808. Maybe get rid of all of these. Yeah, maybe have this right at the end. Then we'll stop this gunshot effect as well. Okay, and I'm thinking this counter snare, this can actually come back, but about here. You'll notice I got rid of the choir as well. I just wasn't feeling it anymore, and I wanted to save the extra space for you to fill. But maybe I can bring the guitar in here. But I'm gonna leave some parts out. That could work as well. I'm gonna take that counter snare from the intro and just start cutting the 808. I'll take that gunshot out here as well. Save it for there. All right, I think this is gonna be enough for the arrangement for now anyway. So yeah, let's just play it from the beginning. Okay, so in the intro, we're just starting with the keys. You could even bring these down an octave for the intro, but it's just a suggestion. I'll leave that up to you. So now we slowly build up some energy just with the guitar down an octave and the counter snares. And then straight into the hook. Sounded crazy. So maybe in this section you can switch up the 808s. Because we want to see you put those glides to use. So yeah, just took most things out here for the verse, just to give you some inspiration. And if you want to collab on this project, the link is in the description, so make sure you check it out.